Hey everybody, just a quick note before the episode starts. If you stop by Thorn Brothers anytime in the next week and buy one of the Chronicle series rods or over $150 of tackle, the boys there will have a Crappie Chronicles hat for you. So go swing by the shop and tell them we said hey. What's really cool about this whole season, honestly, and this trip we're on in northern Minnesota right now, like I said, I have a little bit of experience up here, but I haven't been up here for 6 or 7 years.
We showcased the Twin Cities, and we did it for 2 years. I mean, how many times do you want us to showcase that? And I feel like it's time to just be like, let's move to crappie meccas around the ice belt.
This year we wanted to try an area that not only was really good for large crappies, but we also wanted to try an area that's very new to us. So this is an area that none of us have really spent much time on.
But at the end of the day, we're just exploring. I mean, we're taking our knowledge that we've gained from doing this for a couple seasons now and kind of, you know, all the fishing we've done in our life, chasing these fish to just go out and freaking explore.
Largely what we're doing is what you as anglers are doing. We're doing a ton of lake research. We're looking at old resort photos. We're looking at old internet forums. You name it, we're deep diving into the internet.
And we'll just go there and we'll show people, hey, this is what's here, and come get it.
It's kind of cool to be able to take these patterns and strategies we've developed to chase them down and just apply them to new water. So I think that's really the goal here, is that we're just going to go to lakes, you know, based on fisheries information, you know, forage bases, things like that we think could hold them, and just go out there and try to get it done.
This trip and everything else this winter, we're going to be doing all things that are just completely new to us. New bodies of water, new bites, new everything.
Up here, it's all new. Every time we step on a body of water, we don't know what we're getting ourselves into, and I think that's the fun of it. You just never know what's gonna happen. You get that mark down on your Vex, and could be the fish that changes your life, and that's what keeps us going. We begin deep in the Northwoods, in the heart of cabin country, USA, in an area of lakes frozen in time, lost from the development of civilization. Hidden beneath a blanket of towering pines and nestled between hundreds of miles of logging roads is an area of Minnesota littered with trophy crappie potential. We call this place the Golden Triangle, named for its location near the massive watersheds of Cass, Winnie, and Leech Lakes, and also for the unmistakable color of the fish that swim here. But lastly, and most importantly, for its reputation of producing the craziest sunset bites you will ever see. Pig!
Oh yeah, baby! Look at that thing! Boom! Let's go! That's a mule!
And that was probably the most crazy 30-minute span we've ever documented.
Dude, that was wicked. All right, guys, what's up? We're going to do some cooking right now. This is our last night in this cabin, so we're going to take full advantage of this kitchen setup here. We got pretty much destroyed on the lake today, so I'm not totally sure when you're going to see this video as far as like what the fishing content was, but this is our last night up here at Geiger's. Just want to get in real quick. This is the last time that you're going to be able to get the new merch drop that was for the first trip. So if you want this shirt or any of the other stuff that's available on the website right now, it's only going to be available for a limited time, so make sure you get it now. And then it's probably going to be gone, and there will be more stuff coming. So that's all I wanted to say on that for right now. We're going to get into this recipe really quick. This one I don't have a super clever name for, but pretty much we got these awesome crappies that we caught out on the lake, and I scaled them, took the fillets off, so they're scaled, skin on, and we're gonna sear the fish. I got some couscous that I cooked up that we're gonna serve that on top of. I got a little bit of greens here. We're gonna do kind of like a Mediterranean salad to go with that, with a little dressing on top of the fish. This one comes together really fast, and I'm really looking forward to making it because I really want to eat it. So we're gonna get into it right now, show you all the ingredients, show you the process. We're gonna get it done. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna get this dressing kind of put together first. I got some olives here that I just kind of started chopping up. I'm gonna chop them fairly fine, but I don't want them to just be like a paste, so I'm gonna keep them into just kind of a coarse mince, I guess, if you want to consider it that. And work that down, and I'd say that's probably about a quarter to a third of a cup of olives. Get those worked up and just get those into a bowl. Then I'm gonna do a few green onions. I got 3 of them here. And for this part, I'm just gonna use like this lower half. I don't really want the green tops in there right now, so I'll do that. Just kind of cut them on a bias, just to get a little bit of bite in here. So I'm just gonna try to keep this with a lot of fresh ingredients. So I got the olives in there, I got some green onions. I got some cilantro here. I'm just gonna, same deal, just rough chop that. The whole point of this like dressing is that it's just a lot of super vibrant ingredients in here, so I'm just gonna rough chop this again. I got some stems in there too, whatever. You can have the stems, leaves, does not matter. You don't have to get crazy with this at all. Get that in there. I got a shallot and 1 garlic, which these bulbs are insanely big, so this is basically probably like, I don't know, 3 cloves of garlic, even though it's just 1.
Pink, what's the difference between a shallot and whatever else it is?
So a shallot is basically like a garlic and an onion had a baby, and a garlic is just delicious. So that's pretty much the difference. And I'm gonna leave these garlic in like chips like that, rather than just mincing them up super small, just so there's a little bit more texture in this. That fresh garlic like that, not being cooked, is gonna have a little bit more bite to it, but this is like a vinaigrette-based dressing, so it's really not gonna matter in the end. It's just cooking. You don't have to get too wild about all the specifics of what's going in there. Just make sure all the ingredients are good and everything will work out. Just peel this shallot up. And then this, I'm just gonna cut across like this. So we'll get some nice strands of shallot in there. And if you like it a little more bitey, I'd throw in a second one, but I'm just gonna roll with 1 for now.
We don't want Griff to sweat too much.
We'll keep the boys honest with these. I got a little bit of lime here. Juice of like one medium-ish lime. My eyes are watering.
Someone chopping onions in here, Pink?
It's gonna be so good. So we'll do pretty much now. I'm just gonna mix this around. I'm gonna do equal parts oil and white vinegar to start, and then I'll taste it, and if it tastes too much like vinegar, I'll add a little more oil. If it tastes too much like oil, I'll add a little more vinegar. But these vinaigrette dressings have vinegar in them. That's why they call it that. So it should taste a little bit like vinegar. You don't want it to just taste like the oil you put in there. I got avocado oil. You could easily just use olive oil, whatever you got. And then I got a little smoked salt. This is the Catch and Cook one. We like using this one quite a bit. It has a nice smoky flavor to it. It's very fine though, so you don't have to go crazy with it. If you were using like a kosher salt, I would use a little more. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper in there on top of that, just to cut through some of that acid that's in there. Nice little zip on that. And then we'll just taste it. Yeah, nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that chill out for a little bit. I'm gonna get the fish cooked up. I'm gonna make sure that the skin on this fish, like I said, these are scaled, skin on. I'm just gonna dry it all off because that's the only way that you're gonna get this skin to start to crisp up in a pan. So I got a cast iron behind me. I'm gonna get that heating up. Just coat the bottom in just a little bit of oil. Probably just wipe the pan out with it, honestly. And then get these skin side down, let them sear up a little bit, season on top, and that'll be it.
All right, Luke, we're at a little bit of an intermission in cooking here because Pink Hall has to clean a cast iron pan that he forgot about. What have you thought, honestly, of Pincala's cooking thus far?
It's
You
been
told us you're a fairly picky eater, so honesty.
I am. It's been absolutely delicious. Most of the things he's cooked so far would be things that I would never order or that I've never tried in my life. But it looked delicious and it tasted even better, so it's been outstanding so far.
So thank you, Ryan, for Pincala for expanding your palate.
Absolutely.
We aim to please here on the Chronicles, so glad to hear that he's lying through his teeth.
Just gassed
He's pumping my tires. All right, I'm just about to cook this fish, but I want to say, just real quick, this right here is our brand new beer. This is our Crappie Chronicles signature brew. This is Break Your PB. It's a peanut butter blonde ale. We did this in conjunction with Geiger Brewery down in New Prague, Minnesota, and we would love it if you guys would check this beer out. We think it's delicious. Everybody we've talked to has absolutely loved it. And for all you guys watching this right now, if you go there and buy some of this beer and you tag us in it, take some photos, throw them on Instagram, Facebook, and tag us, use hashtag Crappie Chronicles in there. We're going to pick one person at the end of the year. We're going to give away a free hoodie with the new logo on it. It's going to be absolutely sick. So if you want to try this beer, go down there, check it out, tag us in the photos. Break your PB. All right, so I got these fillets right here. I got them all dried off. I just hit them with a paper towel real quick. I got this cast iron nice and hot, a little bit of oil in there. And what I'm going to do is I want this to crisp up. So the only way to really do that without this curling up crazy bad is get them down in the pan, and I'm going to press down on them right away so they don't curl. And they're going to lightly stick to the pan, which is exactly what I want. And as soon as they're done cooking, they're going to release from it. So if you just hold them down for a second, they won't curl up as bad. So that's kind of the key to trying to sear these without them turning into a curly mess on you. Okay, so while these are searing, I'm just going to season the top. The bottom of that fillet is going to get nice and crispy, and then we'll just hit that with a little salt when it comes off. But I'm going to do a little salt and pepper on the fillets while they're cooking. And then right at the end, I'm going to just flip them over for like maybe 15, 20 seconds just to finish cooking. So they're going to cook almost entirely through on the skin side. And then when we flip it over, it'll have a nice brown, crisp side to put on the plate. Okay, so we're going to plate this up really quick. Like I said, I made some couscous that I just have sitting here in this pot. So I'm just going to plate up with just a little nice little pile of that. Right there. It's just a nice roasted garlic couscous. One of these awesome seared fillets right there. And then I'm going to top it with some of this. So I'm going to leave the actual liquid portion down here. And what I'm going to do with that is dump it into this salad here. I got like a spring mixed greens there. I'm just going to put that as the dressing into this. And then everything that's left, I'm just going to use to top this fish right here. And this is delicious on so much stuff, but it's really, really good on fish. A nice oil vinegar based topping like that. So I got that spring mix. I just got that little vinaigrette in there on the side. So we're going with that right there. Just a crispy skin crappie with a side salad and a little bit of garlic couscous. So we're gonna let Luke dive into this thing right here. And I'm gonna plate up a few more for the boys. And we're filming a podcast in like 5 minutes. So I'm trying to crank this out really quick. But if you want to tune into that too, that's Past the BARB podcast. Me and Bart and a couple other buddies started this podcast pretty recently. So if you want to tune into that, we're going to be talking Chronicles tonight and a bunch of other outdoor stuff. So check that out as well. We're going to get to eating. Get on the podcast. Let's do this thing.
All right, Luke. Do you eat the skin too?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're
I don't
in.
know where to start. Let's go.
Oh, you might need a knife.
You might need a knife.
Yeah.
No, I got it. I got myself a plate. There's so much going on. This is... Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's phenomenal. Good job, Pink.
What does it taste like? None of us have had it. Explain.
Well, I taste the cilantro pretty heavy, but the fish, it's just smooth. Really smooth.
Productive? I mean, has it been good? Is that?
It's been up and down.
I mean,
We have our moments, and then we have.
So let's not let's not hype it up too much. They're stick and string type deal, and they'll like walk around your holes. Sometimes they may even go into your holes.
All right, good morning, everybody. Today is the last day, and we're hoping it's going to go pretty well. But right now, it is like 6:30 in the morning, and we are just finishing packing up our place. We got to leave Geiger's and get back to the metro before this mega snowstorm hits. So we just want to say a huge thank you to Geiger's for hosting us. If you guys are looking to come up to kind of the Golden Triangle or Bowstring, stay at Geiger's. Super fisherman friendly, great people, and just great accommodations. We loved it here. So we're gonna finish packing up, and hopefully very soon you're gonna see a few bombs. So let's go have some fun.
They got some Christmas sweet pickles. Homemade. By Luann.
What is that?
Pickle.
Bang back, it's real weird.
Christmas sweet pickles.
By Luann.
I'm a little scared. We are out on the ice now. We had a really bad day yesterday, so we're hoping to get into some biggies today. Like we said yesterday afternoon, big lakes, big crappies. So we're out on a fairly good sized lake today. Just gonna go try to chase them down and end this thing with a bang. So let's see what happens.
Another solid one. God, these are pretty too. These are super gold, just like on Bowstring. Get back down there, see if I can get them. I still got them sitting there. Stacking up some eaters right now. That Pinhead is just doing work. Literally, they're coming up to the corner. Another solid eater. On the Pinhead. I know he said that a couple of times, but hey, when something works that good, just keep using it.
Pink, after I catch this one, come here. Oh yeah, look at this one.
Dude.
There we go, get down, get down, get down.
Right back down.
So we're just roaming this basin. Catching some nice eaters right now. There's some big fish mixed in. Just roaming this mud flat. Pink needs a few to take home to his pop, so I'm gonna keep this one. And there's a solid 5 feet of them down here. So yeah, we're gonna try to go back to back to back on pinheads. Hopefully we can get a big one. Let's
beat them up.
Just
oh yeah, solid one. Boom. Heck yeah. Another one on the pinhead. Back to back eaters right there. Fire right back down. They're just stacked right here. Bart just corked one, and I think he's gonna get another one right here.
we got a huge snowstorm coming in tonight, and right now it's starting to gas. So I don't know how long we're gonna be able to stay out here because this lake's pretty big, but we're gonna try to take advantage of this prefrontal bite.
It's one.
This one's bigger.
Yep. That's one mark.
Get it, boy. Oh, it's medium her. Almost her. Almost her. That's a stud though. Nice fish. Pretty out here too, dude.
Look at how fat it is.
Look at that pinhead. Yunk.
We talked about that last year, and it's like they should. I don't know why they don't do that. It should be on there. Holy.
Another one. Just flying. Pink and I are just on a hole right now.
Like they are just down.
Coming uncorked.
I can actually see him through the ice on your reducer.
Oh really?
Yeah, you can see him right there.
There we go.
Boom.
Another
one.
perfect eater. God, we were stacking them up. Papa Pincala is gonna be eating good.
Gagging on it. Pinhead, baby. Yes.
Here's the thing, we got like 4 on the ice, and there's like 20 more down there. So
Fatty. Just make him chase. Or just stick him.
this one's heavy.
Okay. A little better?
Yeah. A little better.
Come on, Barty boy. Let's go. Another eater. Wow.
Steady stacking.
Steady stacking.
All right, Pink's turn. I'll take it. Pinhead to the dome.
Thing.
He's got the rainbow one. I got the gold and orange one. They don't care. They're just
Pinhead eaters.
pinhead eaters in a
Pretty
basin.
typical.
And we're just gonna sit here and beat them up until we get a big one.
Oh.
Oh, it's a Thule.
Oh, winners for everyone.
That's why they were higher.
Just a little Thule. That's basin fishing right there. It actually chased me down. But cool little fish. Not a big one at all, but they are really shiny.
He just goes, "Ee!"
Okay, yeah, a little update here. So like I said before, we were out here on this mud flat, just chasing around these smaller pods of fish. There's some bigger ones in each group, and so we're just trying to get the biggest one out of the group. Right now we're just catching eaters, but man, they are absolutely fired up. We got that storm system coming in on later tonight or tomorrow, and these fish are kind of kicking off right before it. The pressure is starting to slowly drop, and it's supposed to dump off tomorrow, but you can definitely tell a change from yesterday. We had super high pressure and the fish were just really goofy and inactive, and today they're just snapping. I mean, you get it close to them and they just absolutely come unglued on it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's pissed.
Come on, do it, you little.
Oh, he mad.
There's plucking it now.
He's riled, dude. He keeps like
Come
flashing.
on.
No, like, all right, let's do this thing right here.
Okay, we did it. Third time's the charm. I mean, Pink and I are just on a meat run right now, basically. Like, we're looking for a big one, but Griff and Waldo are hopping around looking for a big rogue, and me and Pink are just sitting here just going harvest.
Working through school.
Yeah.
Sometimes the big ones are intermixed. They're not always by size, so you got to work through them. But looks like another eater down there. He just flashed by the hole.
Oh, yeah. Another Ita. Perfect. Pinhead. Why are you just gonna grab that back?
Hmm?
You got another good one?
Yeah, so me and the boys put on a straight harvest mission this morning. Trying to get one more big. Super windy out here, so we're gonna give it another half hour. We set a timer, and then we're gonna go swing for the fences on another lake, but can't beat these beautiful gold crappies, perfect eaters, and no, we are not on bowstring.
Update, Pincala and I found another hole where we can catch eaters. I don't think this lake is our big fish lake. But you want to catch a bunch of 10 to 12s to eat. Ooh, ooh.
Okay, we're definitely hooked together.
Is that what's happening?
Yep, 100p. My jig was just like, and it just disappeared. Hey!
There we go. That's our biggest one.
Nice, dude.
There we go. And I definitely have Pink's line. So I'm going to try to get
That
this
fish was
out.
pissed. It just swam around everything.
Well, I'm going to figure that out in a sec. But that's a real nice one.
Stud.
Just a stud crappie, probably close to 13. We're going to get him back quick. And yeah, probably head to a new lake.
I got a nice one here on the Pinhead. Oh, there's another giant down there and I missed him.
You got there, Sally?
Ooh, that's a good one actually.
Got him by the lip.
I think we're about to head out, but there's another beautiful crappie right there. Awesome back to it. Beautiful gold sides. Absolutely choked. the hot pink Pinhead Pro. I think that's my new favorite. I mean, we fished with this color actually last year a little bit, and it knocked them everywhere. So it's also a good color up north apparently. We're almost done. We're gonna catch 1 or 2 more and we're gonna leave, and we're either gonna go giant hunting or we're going home. Pretty sure we're gonna go try to knock it out of the park though.
All right, so we just left the lake where we smashed a ton of eaters. It was a lot of fun. Christmas treed up, good time. But the whole point of the Crappie Chronicles is we want to show you some of the biggest ones you'll see through the ice, and we weren't getting them there. And basically since day one, Griff has had a huge itch to get back here, so we got to do it. He got a 15 and a quarter, if I remember right. That was 2 1/4 pounds. So we're gonna try to beat that now, go out swinging and have some fun. However, if you guys want to get on a guide trip with Griff, he has some availability after we get back from our next trip. So, Griff, how do they do that?
You can do it on my website at Adam Griffith Outdoors, or contact me, email me at griff2205@yahoo, and we can get you booked. Go on the website, pick a package, and I'll get back to you and we'll get it set up.
And the cool thing this year is, since we're traveling all year, he has a new package called the Chronicle package. If you want to go out and fish crappies like we do and go try to chase your PB, you can go out with him. He'll take you out and you'll try to go do it. So head on over to his website. But for now, let's go get some bigs. All right, so what we're doing is we got our machines parked back where we caught those big ones the first time, but there was no life over there. So we've covered about 100 yards already. We're just looking for life, and how we're doing that is we use our Mega Live for forward facing. So we're just looking out and forward. But then once we find them, it's all about Vexilars. Like, you use flashers because they're way more mobile, way more efficient. You don't spook fish, and they're immediate feedback. So we just use this to look in front of us and try to find life and then go chase them down. So that's exactly what we're doing right now. Seems like we might have found a little bit of life. So we might be getting closer. It was bluebird skies last time we were here, so the conditions are obviously going to change the fish, and we'll adapt to them.
I'm just going to stay here just in case they come back. Tulipy.
It's a toolie. What the heck?
I'd have thought it was.
So we saw some giants swimming around on live, and there's a bunch of crappies around, but Griff just hooked up with this. I just saw that color at the bottom, and I was like, dude, a tank.
He was doing the tulipy fight that I remember from the bowstring. I was like, that seems like I felt.
Pink, do you want another one? Pink's gonna smoke that. You'll see it in an episode of the meat season.
He did.
Meat season plug. Done.
Hold on, they're moving. Oh, Griff, stop. They're like right under you.
There's two of them, Waldo. So stay down there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go.
Yeah, buddy. Woo!
Yeah.
Sweet.
And that's why we came back here.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
Give me some, dude. That was
Look at that. That was so awesome.
You rolled right on this green, right under that hole.
Yeah, I dropped it in there and it was just like a green flicker. I jigged it twice and both of them just, it just came after.
Get the board.
Yeah, so just got this one. Beautiful fish. But we were kind of hopping around. We found a little pot of them and we kind of just kept working them in this little circle, and finally they actually came under one of our holes. We had actually lipped a few and finally connected with this big girl, and guessing she's around 14 and a quarter, maybe a little longer, but I'd say what, 1 3/4 pounds
At
probably?
least, dude, look at the width of the back
Yeah,
on that thing. Just a blimp.
They're beefy girls.
Half.
Yeah, pinch tail should be just shy of a 14 and a half. You know how tall that thing is.
Just a skyscraper.
You got a little forehead on there, buddy. 178.
178.
Pound and 3/4. Can't be much closer than that.
Yeah, just a beast.
Heck yeah. Look at that.
Get it back and then
That's a
we'll release
sick
her.
fish, dude.
Make sure you get these big ones back. All right. Bye, girl. Thank you. Woo. No, you got it. Keep going. There you go. Awesome.
On.
Oh, f***ing popped off.
No.
Yeah. That one looked extremely large.
Felt pretty good. I don't know what happened.
I fell on my face trying to get over.
I seen you.
No. Perch. This is what those big crappies out here are chasing. Oh, you.
Right there, stop your jig. Is that you, Bart?
Yeah, he up hit me. I missed
Here
him.
he comes. He's circling back on you.
Yep. Eat it. Yeah, it's huge.
Two of them. One's under you, think.
How far off bottom, Bart?
Oh, 2 feet now. I got him up like 5 feet. He's coming back.
He's coming back to you.
Oh,
Rolled it.
oh yeah, I know I did. That was a crappie. Update, it is like 2 in the afternoon now. We have found a concentration, well, kind of a concentration of fish. It's like last time. We found an area they're hanging out. When you get on top of them, like we said, we use the live to find them, drill on top of them, drop the Vex down. When you get on top of them, they're firing immediately. Pink and I both rolled 2 really big ones.
Yeah, I dumped a giant. Right at the hole pretty much, so that was sick.
So that was awesome. But other than that, I mean, we're still having fun. We're around huge fish. So the potential for the biggest one we've kind of ever filmed probably is still here. But yeah, we got like 2.5 hours of light left, and it seems like they're firing pretty good. We just got to track them down.
Yep.
It's not a lot of opportunities here.
No, it's like you got to make it count. So when you hook one and you dump it or you pluck it right out of their mouth, it sucks because it takes forever to get back on a school that's willing to bite again. But
and by a school, we're talking like a wolf pack of 3.
yeah, yeah.
It's not like we're on a big school of fish.
No.
So we're just chasing them around. If you could see all the holes we drilled and the the yards we've covered, it's rather ridiculous. But yeah, hopefully we can get one more to send it off with a bang.
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on. Give us one more shot. Yeah, hand me that. See what happens. 45 right
One
there.
person go.
Oh, there he is on the bottom. Pig.
Oh yeah, Nice fish. Nice fish.
There we go. Oh. Oh, finally. God damn, that took too long. Get back down there. There was more.
All right, I'll go down.
We've been grinding so hard following these things around. I finally got a good one. Not quite as big as Griff's, but still, just look at the build on these things. They're so freaking stocky and just gorgeous. Like Griff was saying the other day when we were here, they have like the weirdest lateral line up here. If you see him, it's like super raised. It's like really cool. Just super cool fish. We're lucky to be able to chase these things around. I don't know how many more we're gonna get. We're gonna try to get more, but they've been a pain, but when they come in, God, they just fire. This has been a blast of a trip. Gonna get this guy back, like I said. We're gonna try to get a couple more big ones. Ooh, feisty. And so I caught that one on Waldo's Chronicle. We have our Chronicle series rods available at Thorn Brothers, as well as all the tackle we use, aka the Pinhead Minnow Pro, new this year. You can get them at Thorn, order online or in the store. Waldo's Chronicle, if you're looking for a pinhead rod, it's the deal. It's a great one. So we're gonna get back after it and try to get a couple more. Hopefully Griff's marking, but this has been fun.
I had a feeling they're in a big school.
They're there.
Hello.
50 feet behind me. Whoever's going is going to fish, so 45 to 65.
I'm just trying to get him on the line.
Go to 50.
Stay. Holy.
Yep. Get down there. One farther. Get down there.
Come on. Come on. Yep. Big. Oh yeah. It's a nice fish. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. Sheesh. All right. All right, they are just stacked. I'm gonna unhook this fish and sit on the ice for just a second. They are loaded. We gotta get down.
Walk really slow.
Yep, yep, oh my God.
What color?
Gold. This one's heavier.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Got him.
It's going down right now.
Let's do this thing.
Drill.
Griff, get here. Get here. This is insane, dude. It's freaking going down. Got him?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's a stud.
Go get the tape and the scale.
Let's go. That's a horse. Look at that.